Hi, welcome to Sports Sentinel. My name is Connor Sears, and I'm here with.
Griffey Olsby.
And Dylan Ladding.
We're going to do a little MLB preseason preview. Here at NIC, Jason Bay, former NIC baseball player, was a three-time All-Star and finished his career as a Mariner in 2013. How are the Mariners going to do this year, Griffey?
Well, the Mariners this year are looking a lot better than they have in previous years, as they got signings of Nelson Cruz and a couple of key role players in Justin Reggiano and Ricky Weeks, as well as Seth Smith. I think they're primed for a playoff run this year. I think it's going to be tough to stop them, and with the AL West getting weaker and weaker, I see them making a good run this season.
Yeah. Speaking of that, Yu Darvish is going to have Tommy John surgery on his elbow, and he's out for the season. How do you think that affects the Rangers?
You know, with Yu Darvish getting hurt, I think it affects the Rangers greatly because of he was really the only solid starter, and he was in the running for the Cy Young for like the first 2 or 3 years that he was in that MLB. So it's obviously a great impact that he makes. So that's going to be a great loss for the Rangers.
And former Ranger and Mariner Alex Rodriguez is at spring training for the first time since 2000, or he's playing since 2013. Got a home run a couple days ago. What do you guys think is going to happen with the Yankees?
Well, I don't know how much A-Rod's going to affect them. I think they're kind of trying to bring his ego down a little bit after he had his successful seasons with lower drug kind of swayed a little bit. So now he's going to have to earn his playing time again, back like when he was a rookie.
And I say, in regards to the Yankees, not A-Rod topic, but I don't think the Yankees have necessarily the pitching or the hitting to make a huge impact this year. So,
Oh, I think with CC and Tanaka, those are two stellar pitchers. I think they got great number one, maybe the best number one pitcher in the game. And with CC closing it out, like, he's old and he's got a lot of weight on him, but I think he's going to do big things again this year. I don't know if they have the depth to make a big run, but they've got some all-stars on that team, as you'd expect with a Yankee team. So moving into divisional play, who is going to win the NL East? I have the Nationals along with everyone else, all the talking heads on ESPN. Think anyone could beat them?
I don't see anyone beating the Nationals with the rotation that they've acquired over the offseason, as well as returning veterans like Ryan Zimmerman, Anthony Rendon, and of course Bryce Harper. They have a solid lineup and a solid staff. It's going to be hard to take them down.
All right, now moving Central. NL Central. I have the Cubs as a dark horse. I could see him, upsetting that division a little bit. It's tough, though. They have the Reds, who are usually a good team. Pirates, Andrew McCutchen, they can make a run. Like Cardinals, they're a wild card. They can always make a run. And the Brewers, who have got some sluggers. Who do you guys have?
I'll go with the Reds, actually, because I think they have a little bit better hitting than the Cubs do. So for me, because like Joey Votto is always good, and I think he makes a huge impact. And I don't think the Cubs always come into the regular season typically, prior to like 2008, they were always typically good on paper, but they never panned out. So I would have to pick the Reds, just because consistently the Cubs haven't been good enough.
I don't know. I think the Cubs, I think this might be their year. I think Anthony Rizzo and John Lester put me in the face of that franchise now. I think they have a shot at least a playoff run.
Is anyone going to beat the Dodgers out west?
The only team I could think about would be the Padres, but I don't know how Matt Kemp and all those hitters that they just got can hit in Petco Park because it's such a pitcher-friendly ballpark. So if it was anybody, I would probably pick the Padres, but I'm still sticking with the Dodgers.
Yeah, I think Dodgers all Kershaw. I mean, the dude pitches out of his mind.
Yeah.
Cy Young last year and MVP. I mean, the stats he puts up. I mean, it's hard to stray away from the Dodgers.
Yeah. All right, now for the American League, out east, who do you have?
I'm going with last year's winner and going with the Baltimore Orioles. I think they have the same hitting presence as they do, and maybe even better with Manny Machado hopefully staying healthy all season. Adam Jones, always a home run hitter. I think they will struggle because they did lose Nelson Cruz, but I think they have some good young guys coming up this season that can just fill in the place as good or maybe close to as good as Nelson Cruz did last season.
And I'm going to have to go with Boston Red Sox because, like you said, they lost Nelson Cruz, and that was 40-plus home runs that he hit for the Baltimore Orioles last year. And then you look at the Boston Red Sox, who acquired a great shortstop, and also they got Pablo Sandoval, so a guy that's won 3 rings. So, I mean, if you look at it that way, the Red Sox have acquired more, and then the Orioles have lost more. So I'm going to go with the Red Sox, even though the Orioles may have a little bit better pitching staff. But
AL Central, I have Miggy lead the Tigers to a division win.
Oh, I'm going to have to go with the Cleveland Indians.
Klub.
They got last year's Cy Young, Corey Kluber. I think their hitting is improving with behind Carlos Santana. And I don't know. I think I see them getting deeper into the playoffs this season.
All right, and Angels or M's. I know we're all Mariners fans, but you think the M's are actually going to take it this year?
I think they have a good chance. The only thing that hurts the Angels from beating out the Mariners is the loss of Josh Hamilton. Like that's a guy that will hit like 270 last year. So, losing a guy like him to drug use, unfortunately, is a big loss. But I think the Angels still have what it takes to win that division. I don't think necessarily the Mariners have all the pieces in place just yet. Do I think they could be a wild card team? Yes, but we'll wait and see.
I actually have a lot of faith in the Mariners this year. I think the Mariners, what they have that the Angels don't, is the depth in their pitching staff. I think that the Angels aren't as strong in like the 7th, 8th, and 9th inning as far as coming out of the bullpen. I think that with the Mariners, with the best ERA as a bullpen last season, and almost all of them returning, I feel like they're going to be able to win the division in those last 3 innings, 7th, 8th, and 9th.
All right, you heard it here on Sports Sentinel. Thanks for watching.